Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT. It's time to get ready for round 3 in the first season of the 2021 Hyperion Series Nations Cup on Gran Turismo Sport. So we are racing in the short track layout of Red Bull Ring for 22 laps, and we are going in to take the Gran Turismo Racing Kart 125 shifters. We'll be ready to go. So it looks like we just took the free practice before we will get started to take the first point race entry to be in session. But this is going to be an interesting surprise because Michelin tire stickers will be included on go-karts, because this is going to be pretty good out there, just like any kinds of vehicles would be suitable during the competition. So let's go and grab our go-karts and get ready to go, and this will might have a balance of performance regulations will be setting up automatically, but this will might have some settings will be quite recommendable to be suitable on the track. So before enjoying watching the video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out some more videos if you like. Feel free to enjoy it anytime you want for the entertainment. Now it's time to get ready to start the race, and let's begin. Here we go, folks. It's the third round in the first season of the 2021 Hyperion Series Nations Cup. It's about to begin. So let's get ready to have some driver with go-karts and let's get it on. iChoke is now taking first place at the pole position, and here's Goku Black 604 in second place. And also for the third place driver, Stack of Bibles is now ready to roll. And here's myself in fourth place for the UDRS N Sports Tech on the Racing Kart 125 shifter. And looks like Ye Old Dude is now ready to take position number 5 at the ready. Sixth place driver is RJ Han Solo is now ready to go. And here's the seventh place driver is Chaz Alberto 1 is now ready to go on. And here's PR Saberman is now going in to take 8th place. Neo Bro is now taking 9th place. And also for the 10th place driver is Atomic L2 Ooster. Looks like this is going to be good to have another Canadian driver on board. And here's initial DR in 11th place. 12th place driver is RBS 70_1 is now ready to get prepared. And here's Eduardo Slow 21 in 13th place. And also for the 14th place driver is Dave 5202. Now position 15 is NTCT Tenacity 777. And here's Low Rider 42 in 16th place. 17th place driver is Slee Kong is now ready to get the show on the road. Position 18 driver is Washout 81 going standard on a regular go-kart. And here's Homie Steve Forrest 5 is now taking on 19th place. And for the last place driver is Ontario Wife 420 is now taking in onto the last place. After taking 5-point race entries in a few chances, but looks like this is going to be taking on with some good opportunity out there to be on the short track. 22 laps in the short track in Red Bull Ring, and cue the rolling starts. So I hope this might take the main focus to reach up towards the top 3 position. So here we go, folks. 3 seconds on the clock, and we're about to be going green for go. And we are taking underway for the third round in the 2021 Hyperion Series Nations Cup is going underway. Good luck out there, folks. This is going to be the perfect go-kart race ever to be win. Now, looks like this one might take a little bit tricky on the first corner. Coming in towards onto the second corner, so looks like this will might have a good eye check onto the top 3 drivers. This is going to be the best view out there to see who will get home to the finish line to be at the final lap. First sector clear, now going into sector 2 after taking the second turn, going forward to be at the third turn. This is going to be taking on for a short straightaway towards the fourth turn. And here comes the 5th and final corner. We'll be going in. So this is going to be a one-tough strategy. We'll have to go onto the rundown for the go-karts. Now, this one might have to switch up the gears. Just going to make sure there will be having some few opponents. We'll be going in on the offense approach. Casco Berto _1 is now going in by the overtake. So it looks like the first lap down. iChooks just barely took 58.774 seconds. Pretty good running out there, iChooks. So you could probably have to keep on racing to stay fast in the go-kart to be in the short track. Now, looks like this is going to get a little bit challenging out there for UTRS. Dropping down onto 6th place while RJ Han Solo is now going in to catch up onto the 4th place. And Ye Old Dude is now passing UTRS to be in 6th place. 7th place for myself is going to get a little bit hard and steady to be keeping up onto the motivation. Mobility is the only requirement. We'll have to stay steady to be dealing with some inside turns. Gonna have to keep the handling. We'll be taking some response. And also for the most toughest spot on the first and last corner, we'll be taking on with some few braking points by the less. Lap number 3 is going in to proceed forwards, and the chase goes on for the other 3 drivers. We'll be taking on the 3rd place driver. We'll have to go in, but make sure this one might have a good collect line. We'll have to take the response. RJ Han Solo is now taking 6th place to be dropped down to a current position, so this is going to get a little bit more steady handling, folks. Everybody is still trying to do their best by taking 2 sectors in a single track. Gonna keep a good eye on them. Looks like the chase goes on, and hold on, looks like we have a 19th place driver is taking a little bit spun out after the first turn. This can't be good out there, folks. This cannot be good. So we have to take exercise caution because this is going to be a pretty tough challenge. So now we're about to be going in to take the 4th lap after leaving lap number 3. iChooks just barely took the fastest lap time by 54 seconds until NeoPro beat the fastest running effort to be at a decimal of 530 seconds. Looks like he's going average and he is taking on the higher roll. I bet this is going to be taking on for a few more efforts to be tried to make a good inside line to be going in, but heavy handling to be taking some directions between the left or right, but taking a lot of slipstream is very much important. So now looks like this is going to be good out there for the 2nd place driver. Stack of Bibles is now going in to catch up onto iChooks to be in 1st, and Ye Old Dude is now going in onto 3rd place. Looks like this is going to be taking on the last turn, and hold on, looks like NeoPro just going off the track and going right back in. Whew. That was an excellent close call out there for NeoPro. I bet he didn't get a chance to get caught in the penalty by 0.5 seconds. That's going to be a little bit more caution whenever we have to be very careful. Hold on, looks like this is going to get a little bit jumping out there, but one cone just barely fly off and land it in. But this is going to be taking a one-piece effort to be trying to stay on for a clear track. Now, looks like going in onto turn 2, going right back in onto turn 3 after leaving sector 1 before coming in onto sector 2. NeoPro is going in to take action to catch up onto the 3 drivers. Oh man, it looks like we have a spun out there. Looks like that was so close, but Casio Pro is now going in on the recovery. That was a relief out there, folks. That was a short sign of a relief. I cannot believe it. That was definitely might be pretty shocking and intense. Now, it looks like this is going to get a little bit more tricky to be at the final corner. Going in to take lap number 6 and better expect contact. Just going to have to try to stay fast and stay strong out there, viewers. Go-karts in Red Bull Ring on a short track is going to be a pretty tough challenge. Now going in onto the inside at turn 1, so looks like 3 cars coming in to overtake my current position. PR Saban is now going in to take 7th place. Now if this is going to be taking turn 2, we'll stay on it, and hold on, looks like this is going to get a little bit trouble out there. Dave 5202 just barely took a single hit at me. I bet he's going to have to do the right thing without taking a 0.5 second penalty as a contact. Now, looks like this is going to be dropping down onto 10th place. Gonna have to catch up to the others. This is going to get a little bit left behind out there because I know it's going to get a little bit scary and difficult. Now, looks like this is going to get a little bit more tapping in approach. 4 cars are now going in to catch up onto the 7th lap. Looks like everybody is still going on for the chase. And oh man, it looks like, oh, that was so close. UTRS just barely went detected before one driver is going to be losing control in the kart. That was definitely might be pretty close out there, but luckily ghost mode is going to be quite automatically in use. But that was going to be taking a little bit more careful, because in reality that will might have a collision in go-karts that will might get in to be doing some a little bit bumping problems. But this isn't a bumper cars, folks. This Racing Kart 125 shifter is the only fastest racing kart made by Gran Turismo. So now, looks like this is going to be going in to catch up onto the 8th and 7th place driver. Take that final turn. Looks like this is going to get a little bit rough out there. PR Southman is now going in to catch up onto my current position. So be remembered, you guys, when racing on the kart, just going to have to deal with the corners, and the slipstream is going to be pretty much needed. So I hope this is going to get a little bit crowded out there. Okay, looks like this is going to be taking on for a short recovery after the first corner. Now going in onto the second corner. There you go. Looks like this will might have some good response by using the apex. Gonna keep going in sector 2. I hope things will might take some response to do on the steering wheel. Just gonna catch up onto PR. Saveman is now going on to take the 4th corner. Slide it down towards the hill at the final corner. So I hope this will might have a very good RPM, will be going in range. NTCT Tenacity is now passing me on to 9th place. So it looks like this is going to be on the 9th lap, folks. This is going to be a little bit closer to be reached up onto the part of the halfway point. But better expect contact. Looks like this is going to get a little bit more situation out there. Take turn 2, just stay in formation. But hold on, looks like PR Statement is now going in to take the 0.5 second penalty. Better watch out, don't want to get hit and drop down onto a different bottom position to be sent down to the shadow round. Looks like this is going to be on the 8th place driver, will be forced to cross the penalty line. And then this will might have 2 drivers will be going in, and here comes Eduardo Slow 21 to take 8th place. Now this is going to be quite doing brilliant out there, folks. But looks like this is going to be having more go-karts will be passing me onto the different position. Day 5202 and PR Statement is now, hold on, looks like this is going to be a little bit problem. PR Statement is now pushing Day 5202, is now going in for an overtake, but that doesn't count. I mean, this will might have a penalty to be taking a good look at the instant replay. That's not fair. That could be a little bit upset moment out there, folks. But anyway, looks like we have Stackafifo is now dropping down onto 12th place. He almost barely had the chance to climb up onto the top 3. So it looks like Goku Black 604 is moving in to take 2nd place, while RJ Han Solo is taking 3rd place, while iChokes is now going in to take the defense position in 1st place. How brilliant to see that every go-kart of its own selves will have to try to settle in to keep its mobility to be in good general condition. But I mean, the slipstream might need to have a good respawn out there. We'll have to catch up with the rest of the group. So now we're going in to take lap number 11, only 11 more to go. But looks like this is going to get a little bit more contact out there. Day 5202 overtakes my current position once again. Now this is going to have to take a little bit take back onto the 2nd corner. Turn 3 wheel going in at the left in sector 2. But luckily, hold on, looks like Eduardo just barely went off the track. This is gonna be quite having a little bit more lost control of its own kart. Maybe this is gonna be taking on to have a little bit more on check out there. I guess no one else didn't put a penalty on it, so it looks like they can probably have to stay strong and stay clean. But this is gonna get a little bit situation out there onto the 7th place driver. But I mean, can it at least just try to be settled in to keep it self-controlled to do a little bit more dropping on the karts? But I mean, this isn't a bumper cars, folks, just to be remembered. So I hope I could probably have to catch up with the others. We'll have to go in. Now, looks like this is going to be going a little bit more backup plan for UDRS. Just try to act like a good kart racing professional racer will have to deal with some trouble opponents. But take no offense and with all due respect, because going in to take 8th place for UDRS, only 18 seconds onto the top 3 drivers, while Odd Chokes is going in to take 1st place ongoing. Goku Black 604 is still going in to take the 2nd place for a defense. Now, looks like this is going to get a little bit more trouble out there. Initial DR is going on the action to take 9th place. Everybody is going for it for taking the battle. I mean, this is the fierce battle of go-karts to be in Red Bull Ring, but this is going to be taking on for the moments to be in the racing highlights, but try not to bump on anybody because this will might have a result of a penalty to be going in to take 1 second to be additional due to a little bit more reckless situations. Now, this is going to get a little bit handling out there. Just going to have to go in onto Sector 2. Initial DR is going in by the ropes. NTCT Tenacity 777 is going on the rush to reach up onto the 7th place driver. They're about to be going in at the 4th corner before taking on the final corner. Is going to get a little bit rough out there. Just this will might have some handful tips. We'll have to go on the advantage. So we have an update on the fastest lap on iChooks, 54.468 seconds. He is going on a faster rush out there whenever he could probably have to take that best motivation. He's on the kart racing expert to do whatever it takes. I hope everything goes better out there for 7th and 9th place driver. Going a little bit outside is going to get a little bit tougher it goes as usual. Gonna have to close in. Catch up onto PR Sightman. There you go. Looks like this one might have a good response onto the slipstream. Gonna take the 4th turn. Careful, just touch that apex and going in onto the final corner. Now we are going in to take lap number 15, so things will might have to go for a little standard high-speed procedure. Well, maybe this is going to get a little bit more rough out there, but expect the slurring on the commentating for it. Now, looks like this is going to be going forward to take 9th place. Initial DR is going on to 7th place. That will might take that upper hand out there to take that right post defense. But hold on, looks like this is going to be changing different position. Going number 8 for UDRS while continue on to catch up with 2 drivers on to 6th place. 17 drivers left standing when racing on the kart, but only 1 point race entry at the 5th section is going to be taking a lot of efforts out there for taking on for seeing how racing skills to be on the kart will have to go on. And here comes lap number 16. Just gonna have to keep going forward. Neo Bro is now taking 3rd place along with RJ Han Solo in 2nd place. But still going on to reach up towards iChooks in 1st place. The Canadian driver is on the higher road to be reaching up towards 1st place at the finish. But meanwhile, Goku Black 604 is now going right back onto 3rd place again. Everybody is still struggling out to take the most finest position whenever they can probably have to take on for the best racing spot to be in the highlights. But be on the lookout whenever the yellow flag will come in to see a little bit mistake. Maybe this is going to be taking the time, will be doing the opportunity for most every go-kart driver will be taking on to a different position while the other will be dropped down onto a different position to be go straight directly towards onto the shadow realm. But I can say that this is going to be quite doing much more important words of ways to see it during the FIA Gran Turismo Championship. But hold on, yellow flag signal just called in passed by. Maybe this is going to be having a little bit more small incidents. Stack of Bibles and Atomic L2 Booster is now passing me. But this is going to get a little bit more handling at turn 2 to be going on to the short straightaway. There you go, looks like this is going to be taking a good action. Going for it. I bet nothing else won't take a full collision for only 3 go-kart drivers. There you go. Looks like this is going to be taking on for a hard work to deal with the final corner. Now we're going in to take lap number 18, and everybody is still pushing each other to be going on for the ropes. But this is going to be taking on turn 1 once again. It's going to get a little bit crowded. Oh man, Stack of Bibles is now train painting at UDRS to be proceed on to 8th place. That was a major dirty overtake to see it out there, folks. I thought this is going to be a clean overtake, what spectators really want to see it. But now it will have to go back onto square one again for UDRS to be at 10th place once again. Gonna have to gun for it for taking the straightaway. Okay, there you go. Gonna have to overcome turn 4. 2 drivers are still going at it. Take that final turn. Better expect the contact. We'll be getting a little bit close in onto the gap. And now we're going in to take lap number 19. Only 3 more to go, and this go-kart race will be over soon. But man, after taking 5-point race entry by the time, but this is going to get a perfect chance out there for doing a segment. But looks like this is going to get a little bit more sweaty, and everybody is going to be taking a lot of good precision to do whatever it takes. But the commentating will be almost running out of breath until the final lap will come. But everybody is going to be taking some finest effort out there to see that whenever they could probably have to get ready to move on for the next round. So I hope this might have the last day to be on Saturday, folks. But luckily, round 4 will be moving on to be at Wednesdays, because this event for the first season will be taking 6 rounds. So I hope this might have a good organized event. We'll be switching around on different days. But maybe this is going to be taking on for a different type of championship events. We'll have to be settled in. 2 more to go. Looks like this is going to get a little bit more fierce chase out there. Oh man, it looks like this is going to be a little bit problem out there. We have 1 driver to be taking a spun out after turn 1. That is intense. That is so intense out there to see it. Maybe this is going to be having an instant replay out there to take a good look. But anyway, after this race is over, maybe I could probably have to save a replay at any time, so maybe this might have a good moments out there during the competition race. So it looks like the top 3 drivers, including the others, are now moving on to take the 21st lap. This is going to get a little bit now or never. Going in for taking the side-by-side for Eduardo_Slow21. So this is going to get a little bit pushing in onto the limits for UDRS. Gonna have to take that chance to going on the outside overtake. Maybe not. Looks like Eduardo has already know the incoming approach. That might take that smart guess for InSport Tech. We'll be taking on to stay on track. Going on the inside. Just gonna have to stay steady on the turns. Take sector 2. And now, looks like this is gonna get a little bit blocking in out there for Eduardo_Slow21. UDRS is still tries to keep pushing in on the offense, but this is going to get a little bit tougher on the defense for Eduardo. But looks like this is going to be having 2 cars approaching in. PR Severman and Atomic I2 Booster is now taking on for moving forward to take the final lap. Looks like iChokes is now going in to take that checker flag. Looks like 1 Canadian driver is about to be taking on to take the 3rd round finish. This is going to be a pretty most effort out there to see how iChokes will takes the win. Take turn 4, so looks like keep a good eye on him. This is going to be pretty excited to see he can win. And there you go. Looks like this is going to be taking the 1st place winner, folks. iChokes took the successful podium finish at the 3rd round in the 1st season of the 2021 Exhibition Series Nations Cup. iChokes wins the race. Now that is pretty go-kartastic victory for a Canadian driver. That was pretty excited out there for doing a tough challenge. Man, looks like this is going to be a pretty tough race for tonight, folks. Luckily for a new set of a fastest lap time for Goku Black 604, so he is doing a good job out there for taking a 4th place finish. That was a pretty tough race out there, folks, in the go-karts. But I hope everybody could probably have to do their best out there. But I know it is going to be taking a lot of racing action out to do a one-make race. So anyway, position number 9 for UDRS for having a clean race progress to be on the 2nd time. Well, I know this will might have 56 points earned, but this is going to be taking a lot of hard work to do another round in a different season to take a single event in a go-kart race. So I took a successful 1st place victory win, but this is going to be doing a usual part out there since the previous part of the point race entry for today. So it looks like RJ Han Solo and Neobro took a successful finish to be at the top 3. Maybe this will might have to congratulations to 2 drivers for having a good win. But anyway, maybe this will might have to work hard to do much practice at any time to be at a different track. So maybe this will might have to go over to do some more practice at the short track in Red Bull Ring. But hey, looks like this is going to be taking a lot of important notice because turn 2 is going to be a little bit more challenging whenever we have to take exercise caution. Turn 1 in the final corner is going to be pretty tricky, so better make sure to have 1 or 2 go-kart drivers will be going on for the overtake. So it looks like we are finished the 3rd round on Saturdays, and we're about to be ready to move on to take the 4th round in the next race to be on Wednesday is going to be at Blue Moon Bay Infield B for the Group 1 category to take 29 laps. So luckily, Manufacturer Series will be moving forward to take the 4th round to be on Saturday, so maybe this will might have an organized scheduled event. We'll be taking part in 2 events. I hope you really enjoyed watching the video. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, bell for notification uploads, and the links on the description down below if you want to see more. You can follow me on Instagram, DeviantArt, and GT Planet whenever you want. Livery vlog videos are available to watch anytime, and don't forget to support my main project, Vision Total Drama, the next chapter of the Total Drama fan art to support the community. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time in the Nations Cup of the 2021 Exhibition Series on Gran Turismo Sport, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay clean.